All right, we left our last video after I just completed that first pull. I'm gonna talk about compressing the rim. Right? You saw I did that a little bit if you watched my opening video. What we do, and I like to do this after every single pull, is compress this rim, and just like compressing the floor, compressing a slab, what we're doing is we're trying to strengthen the rim, because we know that this rim or the lip is a pretty fragile place. And so the way to compress a rim, which also kind of smooths it out, gets it in the shape that you want, I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna take my forefinger and my thumb, and I'm gonna pinch kind of on the inside of the clay and the outside of the clay. I'm then gonna take my right hand, that pad of my right kind of tool, my finger, and that's what's gonna go on the top, and that three kind of sided pressure that I'm eventually gonna push. Right? Once I get it spinning, I'm gonna push down and in with all three, and then come back up. So it's gonna be spinning about a 4. I get my fingers into place. I pinch a little bit here. I push down with a little bit of pressure here, and I'm compressing that rim. Right? You'll know you're compressing the rim if it smooths out, right? Maybe gets rid of some cracks that you have in there, and you know that you're making it stronger and you're compressing that rim. Let's talk about that second. We're gonna get into our second pull. It's the same hand positions as our first, right? That right index finger around the thumb, that left upside down L on the inside. We're gonna go down and in together, and then slowly, slowly, slowly up the sides of the walls. I'm here, down and in together, and then I'm slowly coming up the sides of my walls until I get almost all the way to the top, and then I'm gonna slowly release that pressure. Okay? After this second pull, I always like to get in the habit of compressing my rim. Okay? Cleaning it up, smoothing it out, making it stronger. The last thing I'm gonna talk about, at least after this second pull, is if you look at the side of your clay, you'll be able to see little lines that develop that are called throwing lines. And we want those throwing lines to be thin and overlapped. Okay? That means we've moved up the side of our wall at a good speed. If those throwing lines are big and even kind of not overlapped and missing sections on the side of our wall, we know that we moved up the side of the wall way too quickly, and we're even not putting pressure on some of this parts of the clay that we need to. Okay? So you can always stop and look, and if your throwing lines are really thin and overlapped, that means you're moving at a really, really good speed.